Hi everybody, my name is David McKeever. This is Richard Hundley. We're in Stockton. We're with Advance 1 McKeever Real Estate, and we're here to talk about the April 2018 real estate market report for the city of Stockton. So Richard, why don't you kick it off and talk about our April's figures here.
Okay, well, a few that I have for you is number one, if you'll take a look at the graph, you can see where the one that sticks out the most in red, the pendings are still going straight up. We're at 385 as compared to 306 the month before. And sales have at least held. So the pendings show that if they will close at a good percentage, that sales are going to go up. And the listings aren't dropping yet, so we still have a decent inventory. As long as that goes in that trend, it looks like we're still on an upward move. But the pendings are the big one on this chart to show that we're definitely got a lot of action going on.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out is, remember a few months ago when we did this video, maybe in December or January, the market started to shift. It really shifted into what we saw as a buyer's market. And the buyer's market happened because the number of inventory of new listings really got pretty high. Pendings were low, sales were down, and it caused us to get into this buyer's market.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, and the first time in a long time. But the roles, that's reversed here again now that we're in springtime, right? New listings are down, pendings are up, so it's back to this seller's market.
Yeah, way more of a seller's market.
Yeah. So next, let's see how the seller's market has affected home pricing. All right, our next chart here is the average list price and average sold price here in Stockton. And at the top green line is what our home sellers are listing their home for on average. So as you can see in the last 3 months, they're getting a bit more ambitious. They're starting to list their homes for more and more and more. Whereas the average sold price, that is slowly just ticking up. This could change. I think it will change as we get into these summer months. Don't you agree?
Yeah, and I think the pendings that we just looked at a little while ago will prove that in a month or two.
The average sold price in Stockton is a pretty neutral trend at the moment. On another chart, if you look at the median price, that's showing actually an appreciation. So I think it's going to be a good thing. It's another strong market this summer. Next, one more slide for you. We're going to look at the days on market and the list to sales price ratio, which is always a key indicator on where the market's going.
Okay, so as you can see from this new chart we have on, the days on market going right along again with the pendings being high is starting to drop. We hit a height of 53 just 2 months ago. Now it's back down to 39. So here we go, starting to sell faster and faster. Also, what looks really good is our percentage of sale versus list price is ticking back up. It's up to 98%, meaning if your house is for sale for $100,000, that is selling for 98% of that price, which is $98,000, which is really good. You know, you can't get much higher than 100%. So listed right, it sells immediately at pretty close to full price.
Yep, very good. Well, I appreciate you watching. One thing to note is these statistics look at the entire city of Stockton, the lower price range, the higher price range, every single neighborhood in Stockton. So what I'd recommend if you want to know the value of your home, contact us and we'll get specific on your neighborhood, your zip code. We can really dial it in to get a fair, accurate value of your house. So my name is Dave McKeever. This is Richard Hundley. We're with Advance 1 McKeever Real Estate, and really appreciate you watching.